Let's unwrap these babies. Mama Chorizo's. I love thin crust. I like it. You can almost read a newspaper. Almost like cracker when you bite into it. Let's see what that says. Oh, Mama Cozy's. I don't know what the instructions say, but I'm sure they say something about bacon at this time or this length or whatever. So let's get this thing loaded down. I'm going to start hers first. We're going to put some more. All right, back with you. Let's get this tomato on hers. And she wants to. You see it's got a little green pepper, bell pepper on it, but she wants a lot. It's just like having your vegetables and your pizza at the same time. And yes, my hands are clean. Zucchini. I'm trying to stay away from the edge if I can, just because it doesn't fall off until it gets melted. And I've got the, you hear that sound, I've got the air fryer preheating. I have it on air fry, and it is on 420 degrees. So I've got some olive oil I'm going to drizzle over the top, just a little. Add some flavor to it. Come on, there you go. Oh, there you go. Well, I said a little. Everybody's little is a little different. So let me move this camera out of the way and I'll get it in the air fryer. Alright, I had put the Vienna on. I know it's probably going to start screaming in a minute, but that's okay. Man, I'm going to do this one-handed. I can't do it one-handed. I'm going to have to do it with both. And this basket's already hot, so because it's been preheating. Well, that's good enough right there. Not too much lost. One of these days I hope to get my strength back in my wrist. It's a bummer. Well, the smoke alarm went off, so I'll have you back for a little bit. I've already started loading the shishito peppers. So I call them Cheeto peppers for short. Yeah, this might be a little spicy. Going down with the jalapenos. Not a lot, just a couple of small ones, or maybe they were kind of medium, I don't know. And some onions. And I love when the onions get kind of caramelized. Oh man, it's a wonderful flavor. Alright, now, and I forgot to get these out a while ago. I went while the alarm was going off. My favorite thing on pizza is green olives. I had a buddy years ago, back in the 70s, that worked for Pizza Inn. He was one of the managers. And they had green olives on their pizzas back then. And I can't resist it, so hold on a minute. Give me a couple more here. Once they were through getting all the olives out of there, they'd take the brine and mix with ranch dressing. Mix it with mayonnaise. Yeah, I'm going to have a couple bites here. mixed it with mayo and made their special dressing. I don't even know what they called it. I just called it good. For years, Pizza Inn was the only place that I would eat pizza at. There was one in the college where I went, North Texas, University of North Texas. It's called something different now. I still call it University of North Texas though. Anyway, chop these babies up, as you can kind of see there. I've had her pizza going for about 9 minutes at 420 degrees. She wants them well done too, crispified. Alright, get my olive brine cleaned up here and try to keep my workspace clean. Scoot this camera up here. Well, let me move this camera back and see if you can look in the air fryer here. Probably gonna set the smoke alarm off. It's getting there. I think I've cooked these before, not as much goodies on them like I have now. And I think that we're talking 15 to 18 to 20 minutes even sometimes, so. A little olive oil on this. Come on. Just a drizzle. Just to make it go down good. And I want some garlic. Told you I was going to make a supreme. And bring you back when I pull this one out of the air fryer. Alright, let's check this baby. I hope y'all can see it. I think I've got the camera at the right angle. Let's see here. Check the crust here. Oh yeah, the crust is going to do really good. Okay. So it's been in 15 minutes. And I'm going to switch it over to air broil. That will do the crisping. And it's restarted at 10 minutes. And it's on high as it can go. There's no preheating or anything. It just comes on. Alright, back with you. Let me turn this thing off. Get this out of here and get this film before the smoke alarm goes off. The smoke alarm is kind of just right up above us, so it does its job. Alright, you can see that beautiful baby. Perfect brown crust. Here you go. Let's get this sliced. Use my old shelf knife here. Oh yeah, it's doing good. Little slicers. You can tell how crispy it is just by the sound. One more slice and hers can cool off a little bit. couple of slices off there for her. Well, mine's cooking away over there. There it is. One big chunk there. And Mr. Pizza Chef is going to steal a bite of hers. They're very good. Yeah, it's really good. That's a happy dance pizza. Crusty on the bottom. Everything's well cooked on top. Thin crust, super thin crust. Brown around the edges like I like it. I know it's cooked good that way. Well, let me get her plate over here so she can take hers to the table. And I'll bring you back when I bring mine out of the air fryer. All right, got a few more minutes, and this other pizza, I'll check on it. I think it's probably going to end up taking about 15 minutes on it too. I was going to tell you I had a call from actually my cousin the other day. Last Saturday, my wife and I were coming in from Dallas, and him and his wife called. They had been watching my videos. And he was talking about his wife makes this really good cobbler that I should get the recipe and make that cobbler. So I said, yeah, I'll do that. So we hung up and talked, and about 5 minutes later, you know, it hit me. I said, shoot, I need to get her. I need to get a pot of coffee on and bring her up here sometime, and we can make that together. So my first collaboration will be with his wife, and I think it's a peach cobbler that she makes. My cousin Johnny, we go back well, all of our lives, but we used to hunt together. We had hot rods together. I mean, we did all kinds of stuff. And one time we were on a camp out in East Texas, deer hunting, and down by the National Forest, we had a permit to hunt in there, and we were hunting. Let me check this right quick. I'll bring you back to my hunting story. Let's see how that looks. A few more minutes. Yeah, it's just got a couple, maybe 5 more minutes. So we were down there hunting, and these people came along. This real thick country down there. We had been used to hunting out in West Texas. You could see for miles. You know, the biggest tree was about 15 foot tall, unless you got around an old cottonwood. And this is just pine forest and underbrush, and you couldn't see 15 feet in the deal. And so these guys drove by one morning. We just got back from hunting, and we had not seen anything except, you know, a couple of crows flying. And they said, "You should hunt with us." I said, "Well, where y'all hunting?" They told us what block they were in. It was sectioned off on maps and blocks. And I said, "All right." I said, "Well, they had these dogs with them." I said, how do you hunt it with those dogs?" They said, "Yeah, it was legal in the state of Texas." I don't know if it's legal or not anymore. So Johnny and I went hunting with his family, and we went to their camp, and they were kind of like Beverly hillbillies. they had a makeshift cabin set up. I mean, they had it all there. They had a couple of deer that they had killed, and they were, cording them up and putting, they were tagged there. They had nothing illegal. So we ended up hunting with them a couple of days, and we'd set on these corners and the pipelines and where these deer were, supposed to be pushed out. We never seen deer. We heard the dogs barking and get after stuff. So I was thinking that was a fun trip. And on that trip, I remember for some reason, I had a little camp stove, a little Coleman camp stove, and it had this little box that you could fold up. It was a little oven that you could put on top of your burner and regulate the heat. And I cooked biscuits in there, canned biscuits. They weren't handmade. And but I fixed, Johnny and I, sausage gravy. And these other hunters came around and said, "Man, that smells good." And I said, "Well, we got plenty." I mean, I made a big old skillet full of sausage gravy. And I don't know if Johnny remembers that or not, but it was one of my first camping experiences cooking. The other times were out in West Texas, and we just put some hot dogs on a stick and cook them over the fire. That was breakfast, lunch, and dinner unless we went into town. So anyway, let me check this, and I'll bring you right back. Good time memories. Anyway, it's a funny things how things remember and what triggers our memory, especially with me with food. So I'll always remember that. Anyway, Johnny's wife, her name is Carolyn, and she's the one that's got this super duper peach cobbler, which peach cobbler is one of my favorite. That and banana pudding baked with calf slobbers on top. Everybody knows what calf slobbers is. If you don't, that's meringue that's been baked on top. Anyway, let me see what this looks like. Let's see if I can get the camera turned around so I bring it out. Get this out of this air fryer. Oh yeah. Perfect. Perfecto. Man, it smells so good too. All right, let's get this cutting on the table, on my plate. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd be pizza for breakfast for me in the morning, for sure. Yum. All right. There it is. All right, there you are. Let me get some of this loaded on my plate. I gotta have a bite. Sorry. There it is. Two types of peppers, onions, on top of a supreme pizza. See, I've kind of got a cold, so I need the peppers to kind of clear everything out. Maybe it's just wishful thinking because I know it'll be so good. Well, hold. You got the stinky cheese at the table? Well, I'm sorry, you got her. She's giving me hand signals. Yes, she does have stinky cheese over there. Have you started on yours yet? Is it good? You aren't talking today? I can't see that for
It's very good.
Oh, thank you.
The parrot's talking.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, let's see.
That's very good.
You're right. It's very good. I'm agreeing with my wife. It's very, very good. These peppers are great on here. It's not too spicy. Once you cook jalapenos, most of the time, they're good. And these shishito peppers or Cheeto peppers, they're really good on here. They taste kind of like jalapenos, but different. It's the only way I can describe them, just different. So anyway, I'm gonna get over there. Huh?
This is great.
Great. Okay. I'm gonna get over there. I've got an adult beverage setting here. Very few times I drink beer, but I like it with pizza, and I like it with fish and raw oysters. Other than that, I ain't much on beer drinking. So anyway, I'm having one tonight. Y'all have a great night. Be sure to share my videos, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Do you ever make your own pizza? Seriously, do you take a frozen pizza and fix it like I've done? Talk to y'all later.